Okay, phase two for the brown butter Rice Krispie treat ice cream sandwiches with blueberry basil ice cream in them. Because why not take something so basic and make it more complicated than what it has to be? Okay, so let's talk about brown butter. Brown butter is one of our favorite things ever. Brown butter is when you take butter. I've got 4 tablespoons of butter in the pan here, but this is great for so many cooking for dinner and with seafoods and pastas and things like that. Walter's very excited. But brown butter has this like nutty, deep flavor to it. It is delicious. Also, I love that something so flavorful and wonderful was kind of born and discovered out of, you know, thinking that you burnt your butter. Like whoever discovered brown butter for the first time. Like, I like that it could have been a disaster. It could have been a mistake, but it turned out to be even more delicious. And I certainly like beauty out of mistakes because Lord knows I make enough of them in the kitchen and elsewhere in my life. Walter, are you with me? You tracking? Okay, so here we go. Let's talk about brown butter. All you do for brown butter is leave it in your pan, let it boil up and bubble up, basically. 3 to 4 minutes. You're gonna take it and let it kind of get foamy, but you're gonna keep stirring it. You don't want it to. Sometimes it gets gritty if you let it sit. But basically 3 to 4 minutes, you just keep stirring it, and it turns this kind of. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me try to get a shot of it, where it literally is like a brown kind of color. So I'm gonna let this get just a tad more brown. Oh, see, I hope you can see it. It's really pretty. Oh my gosh, it's like a tan. It can get darker from there, but it just has this really, it's kind of like golden, you know, like a golden brown is what you want it to kind of get to. It's beautiful. Okay, so regular Rice Krispie treats from this point out. So what I'm gonna do is, as soon as this is the color of my liking, which it really is. I hope you can see. I don't know if that. It needs to stop swirling. There's not enough of it in the pan, and then it's kind of foamy on top too. So, anyways, whatever. Can't win them all, Ash. Okay, so suffice it to say, my butter is brown. All right, I'm throwing in a pack of mallows. I like mini mallows. They melt faster. Chubby bunny. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so good. That brown butter smells so good to begin with. But I'm gonna melt these guys down. Again, I like to use a bamboo spoon, Pampered Chef bamboo. This stuff, it doesn't, the bamboo products are so nice because they don't grow mold when they get wet because it's bamboo. It's like, they're fantastic utensils to have and use for everything. But I always like to use either a wooden spoon or specifically a bamboo spoon when I'm dealing with all this kind of stuff. Anyways, I'm making real Rice Krispies from here on out. So I melt the rest of my marshmallows, and then I'm adding in 6 cups of Rice Krispie treats. Gluten-free, y'all. Okay, so here we go. My Rice Krispie stuff is already made. Again, I'm taking my scoops. These are the ice cream sandwich makers. This is my first time using these. So you guys are all my guinea pigs, so if it goes horribly wrong, you'll all know. But these are actually pretty cool. This little mold goes right into the silicone right there. You can bake in these little silicone molds. And once you form them, it makes 6 ice cream sandwiches at a time. So my Rice Krispie, I'm going to use a scoop into the bottom of each of these. And now, this is pretty messy. But I know I want at least, you know, an even amount in each of these guys. So what I'm going to do, so again, that's why I like using scoops for everything, is that it keeps things super uniform. And none of the directions tell you to do this, but I'm going to do this. Walter's losing his cool. I'm going to do this. I've got a piece of wax paper here. I'm going to use that to kind of shove stuff down in there into each of the things so that I can make the bottom sandwich part. Okay, so give me a little bit more on that one. Okay. Oh, guys, that brown butter. Okay, so again, like I said, I'm using wax paper to kind of shove these down into the molds. That was a good idea. If I do say so myself. Yum! Okay. Yeah, this is kind of working out. Oh my gosh, you know what else would be great? Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Pampered Chef rolling pin. Oh my gosh, this is a great idea. I love that this thing always has two sides to it. So big roller, and you can roll stuff right in the pans. Oh, I forgot how great this thing is. Perfect. Oh, I'm so happy. All right, Walt. Again, this is the first time I'm ever making these, and using these pans, so I'm kind of interested to see what we get. But that is actually pretty good. Kind of shoves those down in. Awesome. Yeah, I think that actually does the trick. I'm going to pull this off. Again, wax paper is the way to go so that you don't have mallow all over your fingers. And then what's really cool is that basically you just take this little mold off now that those guys are in. Nice. Oh wow, that's really helpful. Okay. Wow, that's really cool. All right, and then this goes in. Now I'm gonna make the second set of them. Stay tuned. Okay, update. Turns out because I have the little roller thing, I don't even need the wax paper. It's so easy to use the little tiny roller to get these guys into place. So even. Just great. I'm so happy. Look how easy that is. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna make these all the time. Who wants to come to my house for ice cream sandwiches? Also, I've been trying to talk Jeff into getting like a badminton set for our backyard. Walter, do you want to play badminton? He'll chase the birdie. Yeah. So I'm thinking if we have a badminton party, and then I can make ice cream sandwiches. Basically, when I have parties, it's just because I found a recipe that I want to feed a large crowd. I mean, that is the honest to goodness truth of my life and entertaining. Love people, feed them tasty food. Okay, the good stuff is about to happen. Stay tuned. All right, Flossie Mercy, here we go. You will remember that I made the ice cream yesterday. So at this point, ooh, Pampered Chef ice cream scoop too. Always great, great, great. So basically, I'm gonna scoop my ice cream out onto my sandwiches. And, oh my gosh, these are gonna be so pretty. I can't even. Oh my word, Jeff and I are gonna eat all of them tonight. Oh no, somebody needs to come over and help us. Ooh. Stay tuned. All right, so here's the deal. I got all the sandwiches filled up. I'm putting on the little lid on top. I'm honestly just giving it a couple little squeezes together. This is looking pretty good. And then, oh my gosh, this is so cool. I'm sorry, this is me like falling in love with a new product from Pampered Chef. I'm not even embarrassed by it. I love this stuff. Look at this. I'm like sealing up the other edge of this onto the thing. Oh, Walter can't see. Can you see? Oh no. Yeah, I'm like sealing up the edges. This is awesome. See how they like totally seal up again? And then just making sure that like those sandwiches stay together, and then you're supposed to like put them back in the freezer. I don't know if I can actually even contain myself for that long. Stay tuned. But yeah, this is going back in the freezer. There are my sandwiches. Wow. Okay, so these have cooled a bit in the freezer. Who am I kidding? Like, I put them in there for like a minute until I put away the other stuff because I'm too excited to see what these things look like. Off comes that lid. Oh my gosh, these are gonna be so fun. Oh my word. Gosh, what a fun thing. I mean, listen, these are good for grown-ups, but they're gonna be great for kids too. Holy smokes. So, what a fun thing. Oh, I'm so excited, guys. Wow. Oh, these are so pretty. Here, let me put it out this way. Oh, Jeff, I'm sorry. There wasn't enough left for you.